Good morning, good afternoon, good afternoon. Oh, it's still morning. This is wrong. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Sunday, happy Sunday, happy Sunday, y'all. Hey, look, y'all already know me. I don't wait for no social media to grab me, no platform. I do my thing my way. If you happen to catch me on repeat, do me a favor and press number 1 for me, just to let me know I took up a little bit of your time. I apologize for my decor in the back, but I am trying to change the scenery for y'all. Real quick, real quick while I'm here at work, I saw something and it would not be me if I didn't get on my live and use my platform and use my voice for what it should be. Good morning to you all. Miss Mac, I hope you're feeling a whole lot better. I didn't hear from you, so I came on down home. But let me say this. Press number 1 for me if you catch me on repeat. I noticed that in D.C. we back to the protesting. And we're back to people in the neighborhood where this young lady, this little baby, was murdered. Where multiple people were shot. This is my neighborhood. I know this place with the back of my hand. My dad and my mom's first apartment was on Mellon Street with me. If you know anything about Kenny's and Paul's barbershop across the street, there's a legend to that neighborhood. Let me just say that. Petey Green Foundation is up there. Good morning, Miss Murray. Good morning, Lori. Good morning. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to get up to you real quick and notice that just tell you all that protesting does not work. To tell you all that standing in the neighborhood where the damage has already been done does not work. My thing is, when we ride past MLK on a regular basis, we see these youngins sitting out there. We see the police sitting out there across the street at the gas station. You may even see the police sitting at the Popeyes in their cars. The protesting does not work. The going into the neighborhoods after the fact does not work. What has to happen is you have to be on that shit before it happens. The same people that's out there protesting today, I understand it. I get your frustration. But for real, you should be frustrated Monday through motherfucking Sunday before anything happens. See, sometimes when a big crowd of people come and you just come and survey the area as regular, you know what I'm saying? Then you might prevent some shit. But for me to go out there and protest, for me to have you all say go out there and protest 2-3 days after the fact is not making any sense. At this point in time, now I'm starting to think some people are grandstanding. You know, some people are just jumping on a bandwagon to make sure that their name is attached to a situation. Your name may be attached to the situation, but let the attachment make sense. Why are you out there protesting on Sunday? Is it a pastor out there protesting with you? Is it some city officials out here protesting with you? Why are you protesting after the act is already done? We have known for the past 3 to 4 years that July is the month that people decide that they are going to kill kids. This is nothing new. And we was going to protest. Shouldn't we have been protesting July 1st to now? Maybe we could have prevented some. Hey, you do your thing the way you do your thing. But we already know protesting does not work. Because if it did, we would not be in July. And another young baby is dead almost in the same week. Almost to the day. When you know better, you do better. When you know better, you do better. We know better. We know that for real, who controls our neighborhood? The government and the police. We know for real that the mayor can only do but so much. But we also know that that's why we elect who? Council people. That's why you elect your council member and your commissioners. Because, hey, this is within their realm. This is their job. Sometimes you have to make people stand up for the fucking job title that they signed up for. But I'm going to tell you all something. Live here from fucking Atlanta, where I'm pretty sure that shit like this happens. It pisses me off to see a bunch of people protesting after the fact. Your ass should have been up there before. Just my spiel. Feel how you want to. Make sure you keep all your if you're not gonna keep it cute or to keep it on mute, and you got anything to say towards me and my feelings, you are more than welcome to at me, and we can have a conversation about it. Doesn't work. It's almost dumb. It's dumb. You're protesting after the fact. Go in that community on Monday and see what they need. Go in that community on Tuesday and see if they need something to eat. How about on Wednesday, do anybody kid need to go to the daycare? How about on Thursday, ask the drug dealers did they eat a vegetable today? How about on Friday, pump the old lady gas at the gas station? How about on Saturday, make sure you feed the police that regularly hits that neighborhood? How about on Sunday, you have church service? There's other ways. When you know better, you do better. When you know better, you do better. And protesting after the fact makes no sense at all. It's 7 days out the week. There's 7 opportunities for you to go out and make change. Not protest 5 days after, 2 days after, 3 days after. Equip these kids with what they need. Equip them with somebody to talk to. How about some of your ones that's out there protesting? How about you come out there during the week and sit with the drug boys in front of the liquor store? Because, see, I go past there and get my dope. And every time I go past there to get my dope, I promise you I shares a smile with them niggas. And I always try to give them some type of positive reinforcement. What I'm telling you is protesting does not work after the fact. It does nothing but a grandstand for your name. Get the mom and dad some food, because they're going to need some food. How about get the mom and dad, see if they got a Bible, because surely they're going to need to pray. Surely they're going to need to pray. Anything. You know what I'm saying? But me going back and forth on the street, standing there for 1 or 2 days, ain't going to change shit. But what will change is if I come back 3 years from now. If I never stop. That's what it changed. If I go back to the neighborhood where Davon McNeil was murdered. If I keep going back. If I keep going back to the neighborhood where Micaiah Wilson was murdered. If I keep staying on Eleanor Holmes Norton and telling her we need to change the law, make it the ABC 123 law. You know what I'm saying? Do something that makes sense, not standing and protesting. Go talk to your council member and ask him, what have we put in place for mental health? Because it's obvious some people crazy around this motherfucker. What have we already put in place for the next July to come, just in case the creek don't rise? What have we put in place for the month of May and June so we can get our kids prepared? We just gonna keep protesting after the fact. You know better, you do better. You know better, you do better. Me protesting, Sonny Van Dyke right now protesting would not make sense. They ain't doing nothing but Sonny trying to grandstand. Don't let these people out here in your city fool you. Don't let these people out here in this city fool you. I promise you that. Don't nobody got no sage out there protesting. I ain't seen no pastor out there protesting. I ain't seen nobody come out there and say, hey, this is what we gonna do next week or the week after next. We already know that the city gonna make sure that the little baby she will have a final resting place. We know full well the mom and the dad gonna probably have them somewhere to live. But is anybody worried about the mental health of all? Rest in peace, Mr. Christopher Cole. You all out here protesting. For what? What is that going to do? Go back to the neighborhood. Go back to Micaiah's neighborhood and protest. Did you forget? She just was killed 3 years ago. Go back to Willow Road, over there to the corner store where the little baby was murdered at. You should have been doing, if you was protesting throughout the year, that's common ass sense. If your presence was shown all through the year from last July to this July, we might not even be here. It makes no sense that us adults can literally call July kid killing July. That's what it is. That's the reality. That's what they're doing. I don't give a fuck if I live here or not. I believe Ward 8. To know that, hey, come on. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm going past your social media. You out here protesting on Sunday? You really are? Get your ass down there to the church and tell that pastor, I need you to come over here. You better go get some of your saints and tell them we need some help. I see you protesting today. Am I going to be able to go on live tomorrow and see you protesting on Monday? Or you going to go to your good job on Monday? See, it only when it works for you. You got to watch these people. You got to watch how they move. You on it, you on it. It ain't going to take no, you on protest. You feel some type of way. You should have been riled the fuck up and protesting that night. Not on Sunday. Oh, everybody off today. Oh, okay. Oh. I ain't catch that memo. Yeah, somebody's out there protesting in front of the same on MLK. And it just doesn't make sense to me. When you know better, you do better. And we all know that the protesting does not work. Yes, I am at work. I'm at work and I'm working. At work and working. And it just doesn't work. And sometimes you have to, it's okay to tell your friend or your counterpart or somebody that you admire, why I applaud your efforts. I applaud your efforts. I really, really do. But your efforts are not making any sense. All that effort that you're doing that's not making sense, make it make sense. Get with some people. Get with some people. The protesting is ridiculous. It's stupid. What I look like protesting after the fact. But what I could do, I could get with some of the mothers out here. Do you all realize that the other mothers who lost their children in July, they can't even heal properly before they are already got to go back into it. In July. Davon McNeil mother, the wound is fresh. We just ripped the whole scab off. Micaiah Wilson mother, whether she lives here or not, her dad lives there. We have a backyard party for Micaiah every year at the same time. It does not matter. You know what happens? We rip the goddamn scab off of it. It's not about Mayor Bowser after a certain point. Let me be clear. Murmur, yes, she plays a part. But if your council member and the grown-ups in your community don't make her do her job, she gonna do what the fuck she been doing. Ain't no way no police is sitting across the street from known motherfucking gang activity. You're not sitting across the street and I know you selling drugs on top of drugs on top of drugs. Now you selling weed, that's something different. Because we know weed, hey, we good on that. But I know full well, I'm on your Instagram. And come on, common sense. Common sense. Protesting does not work. Put it together. Put it together. Rest in peace, Christopher Cole. Rest in peace, Christopher Cole. Because he sure wanted to bring programs for mental health into War 8. Because he knew that we needed it. It is all about mental health. It is about mental health. And until these type of programs are in place, nothing will change. Until it's not about crabs in a barrel. It's not about being poor. It's not about being in the hoods. None of those things. I promise you, it is about the fucking mental health. Because a sane person can live in the hood all day long and know that this is just my home. Not that I have to ingest the behaviors around me. Not that I have to be a product of my neighborhood. I just live here. I live here. But a person with confused mental health will ingest the neighborhood, will allow itself to be a follower, will allow itself to do things that go against who the fuck they are, because they probably already done lost their values and their morals and shit. Get back to it. Southeast, we got a lot of pastors that's in there. Reverend Staples is in Southeast, and we got Pastor Nika is in Southeast. Hey, I'll tell you two the same thing. I'll tell you two the same thing. Hey, get out in them streets. Put your prayer hands on. Sometimes the people ain't gonna come to the church to get saved. Sometimes you got to go to them. Man, the pastors, hey, there's a few of you. If you all need any help, call me. Call me. Call me, call me, call me. Because something else got to change, and it ain't protesting. It ain't that. Start opening up some workshops around there. Talk to the people. Get out your car. Find out what the fuck is wrong with you. Because something wrong. Something wrong. If I had to be in a studio and this story came across my news desk, as it did with Micaiah Wilson, as it did with Davon McNeil, I would have treated this story the same way. This will never be okay. You all have to change some shit up. Plain and simple. Somebody's going to have to be the daredevil. Somebody's going to have to stand in a purpose so strong that they are willing to change the world. And while you will not change the world, you may have some help in changing Ward 8. And so with that, protesting does not work. I love you all on purpose. I will continue to bleed Ward 8. I don't care where I am in the world. Make sure you pray for somebody else. And I'll probably be back. I'll probably be back in D.C. I'll probably be back. Give me a second. I'll probably be back. Because I'm not understanding. And I have no problems finding any city leader, unofficial leader, the ones that talk the trash, the ones that get the bag. I have no problems. Hey, we can all sit around at a nice church and we can figure some things out. Because I'm a person that use my feet and my legs. While a lot of you all do a lot of talk and lip service, I use my feet, I use my legs, and I will show up. I will show up. I will show up. Y'all, I see y'all. I love y'all on purpose, Miss Sophia. Go to Jersey. I love y'all on purpose. Press number 1. If you catch it on repeat. I'm at work.